Hello, bachas. Welcome back to the channel, the F in Physics, where the F in Physics stands for fun. And today we are deriving the formula C equals Q by V. Now, remember, this is not a part of your syllabus. This is something additional because my kids always keep asking, so how do you get this formula? Okay, so this is just something additional that we are doing. So what we are doing is we have two parallel plates which are separated by a distance d. Okay, and the area of each plate is A. Now, when I connect this to a power supply, I know that my charges are going to be deposited and that creates an electric field. Okay, so the capacitance for a parallel plate capacitor is proportional to area and it is also inversely proportional to the separation between them. Because obviously, if I increase the separation, my electric fields, okay, the field strength is going to decrease and that will reduce the number of charges stored. So my C becomes proportional to A upon D. I replace this proportionality with a constant and my constant becomes epsilon naught. Permittivity. Permittivity is how fast my electric fields can travel through a medium. So if my permittivity is less, my electric field increases. Okay. And this naught over here is dedicated to air or vacuum. So that is permittivity of free space. Now I will note this formula as equation 1. I also told you all that I am depositing charge Q on an area A. So charge per unit area, which is denoted by sigma, which is also my charge density, you can say. So my charge per unit area becomes sigma. I will call this as my equation 2. Okay. Now, my electric field depends upon how many charges are stored in unit area and it is directly proportional. So my electric field becomes sigma upon epsilon naught. Like I told you all, if your epsilon naught is high, permittivity is high, your electric field decreases. Okay, it takes a lot of time for my electric fields to flow through that medium. So my electric field becomes sigma upon epsilon naught. Now from here, equation 2 and 3, I can get one more equation that my electric field becomes, instead of sigma, I will put Q upon A times 1 upon epsilon naught. So this is my equation number 4. Now I recall the formula of V. See, I know potential, okay, between a uniform field is given by the formula E into D. This is what you have learned in electric fields. Okay, I recall my E value, so my V becomes Q upon A epsilon naught into D. I'm just substituting equation 4 in the equation of V. Now I can play with it. I can take Q on the other side. I get D upon A epsilon naught. I flip this equation. When I flip it, I get Q upon V equals epsilon naught A upon D. And this term is nothing but our equation 1, which becomes C. And that is how you get C equals Q upon V, where C is the capacitance. Okay. And this is how you define capacitance. Capacitance is defined as charge deposited on one plate. You need to write this. Okay. And PD between the plates. PD between the plates. Okay. And I hope this small derivation of C equals Q by V was clear to you all. And I'll catch you all in some other video. Until then, take care, study hard.